Welcome to Elderly Stories. Have you ever wondered how much time is truly left on your clock? It's a question that can echo louder after 65, making each year feel intensely precious. But what if your own body is already sending you quiet messages, subtle clues revealing the potential length of your journey ahead? We often focus on doctor visits and lab results as we age. Yet, compelling science now reveals that some of the most potent indicators of longevity aren't hidden in complex medical tests. They are visible in your everyday life. How you walk, the quality of your sleep, even how you feel on an average day. In this discussion, we'll explore 8 subtle yet powerful signs within your own body. These can help you gauge how many vibrant years might still lie before you. These aren't old wives' tales or hopeful guesses. They are rooted in observations by researchers and doctors who study individuals enjoying longer, healthier lives. If you've ever asked yourself if you're aging well, or if your body is sending you positive signals, you'll want to listen closely. By the end of our time together, you'll understand what to look for. More importantly, you'll know actionable steps you can take to improve your chances of living not just longer, longer, but significantly better. Stay with us because some of these signs might genuinely surprise you. Recognizing them now could profoundly shift how you experience the rest of your life. And before we start, I would really appreciate it if you like this video. You can also help me continue spreading these timeless lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. If you like this video, leave a comment with the number 1. If you don't, comment with the number 0 so I can improve future videos. Now let's get started. Sign 1. Your walking speed remains strong and steady. One of the most dependable clues about your potential longevity after 65 isn't found in blood work or a high-tech scan. It's found in the way you move. Your walking speed, the rhythm, the energy in your stride, speaks volumes. It reflects the condition of your heart, muscles, bones, and even your neurological health. Moving through the world at a healthy, consistent pace isn't merely about getting from point A to B. It's a powerful indicator of how effectively your body's systems are working in concert. Physicians often refer to gait as a window into the aging body, and for good reason. A strong, steady walk suggests underlying resilience. Conversely, if your walk becomes slower, more hesitant, it may indicate your body is beginning to grapple with the invisible burdens of age. Consider Walter, 74. He walks his dog each morning. He's not speed walking, but there's a noticeable vitality in his steps. He doesn't pause frequently or struggle for breath. His gait is relaxed yet purposeful. A neighbor remarked, "You don't walk like other men your age." Walter simply smiled. What Walter didn't fully grasp is that his walking pace is a potent predictor of his ongoing health and future vitality. Research consistently shows that older adults maintaining a brisk, consistent walking speed tend to live longer. This isn't just about strong muscles. It reflects cardiovascular health, coordination, and efficient neural pathways. The truth is, walking speed is hard to fake. Weakness or hesitation inevitably shows. It appears in how easily you rise from a chair, cross a street, or step over a curb. A slowed pace might indicate circulatory issues, muscle loss, sarcopenia, or even early neurological changes. But here's the encouraging news. Walking speed is highly modifiable. You can improve it. Strengthen your legs, practice balance exercises, build endurance. These efforts add not just years to your life, but life to your years. So if you still walk with energy and ease, recognize that vital sign. Your body is signaling, we're still going strong. And if you've noticed yourself slowing, don't dismiss it. Start small. Take the stairs when possible. Incorporate gentle leg exercises. Your walking style today is perhaps the simplest, most revealing indicator of how long you'll keep walking into tomorrow. Sign 2. You can balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds. One of the clearest markers of how well your body is aging and how long it might continue to thrive is your ability to stand stably on one leg. It sounds like a simple test, almost trivial, but balance is far more than just coordination. It reflects your muscle strength, the responsiveness of your nervous system, your brain function, and even the health of your inner ear. When these systems communicate effectively, when your body is centered and your mind focused, you can hold your position gracefully. However, when something is amiss, weakening muscles, slower reflexes, less sharp brain processing, it quickly manifests as instability. This isn't just inconvenient, it's a warning sign. Think about Arthur, 77. During a checkup, his doctor asked him to stand on one foot, barefoot, arms at his sides for 10 seconds. Arthur wobbled slightly but succeeded. His doctor noted, "That right there is one of the strongest predictors of longevity we have." Arthur initially brushed it off. Later, he reflected, he recalled friends his age who had fallen, some suffering broken hips, some never fully regaining their independence. He hadn't connected balance so directly to survival, but now it made sense. Balance isn't just about standing still. It's about your body's capacity to protect itself, react, and recover. Poor balance dramatically increases fall risk, and falls after 65 can have severe consequences. Furthermore, difficulty balancing often signals other underlying changes, accelerating leg muscle loss, subtle issues with brain processing, or slower reaction times. For many, it's the first unsettling physical change they notice. But here's the positive takeaway. Balance is trainable. Like strength, it improves with practice. Simple exercises make a difference. Try standing on one foot while holding onto a counter, practice walking heel to toe, or engage in gentle yoga or Tai Chi. Even 30 seconds daily can yield lasting benefits. So if you can comfortably balance on one leg for 10 seconds or more, especially without support, that's a powerful sign of good body-brain synergy. If you can't quite manage it yet, don't despair. See it as an invitation to begin. Every step towards better balance helps ensure more steps in the years ahead. Longevity involves not just moving forward, but staying upright while you do. How did you fare on the 10-second balance test? Let us know by commenting with the number 2 below. Your feedback encourages us. And if you find value here, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss future insights. Now let's continue. Sign 3. Your grip strength is still firm and reliable. There's a surprising amount of insight held within a simple handshake, or even just opening a jar. Grip strength might seem minor, but it's one of the most consistent indicators of overall physical condition as we age. A firm, steady grip suggests your muscles remain strong, your nervous system functions efficiently, and your cardiovascular health is likely robust. Conversely, a weakening grip can point to broader issues: loss of muscle mass throughout the body, reduced bone density, and even elevated risks for heart disease or cognitive challenges. It's remarkable how this single action, how well you can hold on to something, repeatedly correlates with longevity in scientific studies. Take Henry, 70. Opening a pickle jar felt unusually difficult one day. Not painful, just weaker. Later, playing with his granddaughter, he found he couldn't hold her aloft for as long. His doctor confirmed with a dynamometer test his grip strength had declined significantly over 2 years. It was a wake-up call. Henry felt fine otherwise, but his muscles were quietly diminishing. His body was sending a subtle signal. That's what grip strength often does. It whispers rather than shouts. You might notice it when carrying groceries feels more strenuous, when unscrewing a bottle cap becomes awkward, or when a handshake lacks its former firmness. These aren't just inevitable parts of aging, they reflect deeper physiological shifts. But like our previous signs, grip strength is improvable. Squeezing a tennis ball, using light hand weights, or even doing wall push-ups can activate and rebuild the supporting muscles and systems. This matters because it's not just about your hands. Your hands are messengers, reflecting the body's overall strength reserve. Weakening grip can signal a reduced capacity to recover from illness, resist disease, and maintain independence. But that decline isn't predetermined. Every effort to build strength, even in fingers, wrists, and forearms, is an investment in your future well-being. So if your grip remains strong, opening jars, carrying bags, offering a confident handshake, appreciate it. It's more than convenience. It signifies well-coordinated internal systems. And if you've noticed a decline, take it seriously. Sometimes the smallest signs carry the largest truths. How firmly you hold on to things today might just indicate how long you'll hold on to life itself. Sign 4. You wake up feeling rested most days. How you feel upon opening your eyes each morning offers one of the clearest indications that your body is aging gracefully and potentially set for many more good years. Sleep isn't merely downtime. It's a critical period for tissue repair, immune system restoration, hormone balancing, and clearing metabolic waste from the brain. If you typically wake feeling refreshed, not groggy, drained, or aching, it's a powerful sign that your body's restorative processes are functioning effectively. This is crucial because consistently disrupted or poor quality sleep is linked to increased risks for numerous conditions, from heart disease and stroke to memory decline and weakened immunity. Consider Frank, 68. For years, he survived on minimal sleep. After retiring, he prioritized better sleep habits, an earlier bedtime, less evening caffeine, and morning sunlight exposure. Within months, he woke with more energy, often before his alarm. His mood lifted. His blood pressure improved slightly. Morning joint stiffness eased. Better sleep transformed his health, adding invaluable vitality. Sleep quality provides a window into your body's internal state. Frequent night waking, difficulty falling asleep, or feeling exhausted after 7-8 hours in bed could signal underlying issues. Stress, undiagnosed sleep apnea, medication side effects, or other health concerns. While it's easy to dismiss sleep problems as just part of getting older, this assumption can be detrimental. Chronic poor sleep steadily erodes your ability to think clearly, move comfortably, and fend off illness. But here's the uplifting news. Sleep quality can often be improved even later in life. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine, reducing evening screen time, limiting alcohol and heavy meals before bed, and getting natural morning light exposure can help reset your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, circadian rhythm. When this rhythm improves, rest quality deepens, and better rest positively impacts everything: heart health, brain function, energy levels, and overall outlook. So if you're someone who usually wakes feeling genuinely rested, cherish that. It's a significant gift, suggesting your body is running efficiently behind the scenes. If you're not quite there, see it as an opportunity. Improving sleep isn't just about feeling better day to day. It's fundamentally linked to longevity. How well you sleep tonight can shape how strong and vibrant you feel a decade from now. Are you finding these insights helpful? Let us know you're still with us by commenting with the number 4 below. Your engagement motivates us to keep creating valuable content. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Sign 5. You still enjoy regular meals with a steady appetite. Your appetite, particularly after age 65, can reveal much more about your overall health than you might realize. Regularly feeling hungry at mealtimes, genuinely enjoying the taste and experience of food, and maintaining a relatively stable body weight are positive indicators. They suggest your internal systems, from digestion and hormone regulation to emotional well-being, are functioning harmoniously. Conversely, a noticeably fading appetite, especially if accompanied by unintentional weight loss or a growing indifference towards food, can be a quiet signal of underlying problems. Your appetite is a gauge of vitality. Take Charles, 73. He still anticipates his simple breakfast routine: brewing coffee, slicing fruit, enjoying oatmeal. It's consistent, and crucially, it feels satisfying. His doctor once commented, "As long as you enjoy eating and maintain your strength, your body's telling you it's doing its job." Charles hadn't considered his appetite remarkable, but he came to appreciate it as a quiet signal of internal balance. While loss of appetite, anorexia of aging, is common, it shouldn't be dismissed as entirely normal or inevitable. It can stem from medication side effects, depression or low mood, digestive issues, dental problems, or even be an early sign of illness. When the desire to eat wanes, muscle breakdown can accelerate, the immune system may weaken, energy levels drop, and independence can be compromised. Paying attention to how much you eat, and importantly, how much you want to eat, matters more than many realize. It's about more than calories. It's tied to your fundamental connection to life. But appetite, like many health indicators, can often be nurtured. Staying physically active, even with gentle walks, helps stimulate natural hunger cues. Sharing meals with others can rekindle the social pleasure of eating. Experimenting with herbs, spices, or different food textures can make meals more appealing. Sometimes addressing issues like dry mouth or ensuring proper denture fit makes a significant difference. The key is not to let a declining appetite persist without investigation. So if you find yourself looking forward to meals, savoring flavors, and eating without undue effort, recognize this positive sign. Your body is essentially saying, I still have fuel to burn and work to do. And if your appetite has diminished, listen closely to that signal. Regaining it could improve not just your daily energy, but potentially add healthy, active years to your life. The desire to nourish oneself is a primal sign of well-being. When that spark remains, it often indicates that much more vitality is still possible. Sign 6. You handle stress calmly without overreacting. How you typically respond to stressful situations in this chapter of life can quietly reveal a lot about the resilience of your body and mind, potentially influencing your longevity. Chronic, unmanaged stress takes a toll from the inside out. It can elevate blood pressure, weaken the immune system, and accelerate the aging process in both brain and body. However, if you've noticed yourself facing life's inevitable challenges with a steadier hand, a calmer demeanor, and fewer intense emotional reactions, you're not just exhibiting wisdom. You may be actively protecting your longevity. Consider Gerald, 76. For years, he reacted intensely to problems, financial worries, disagreements, even minor traffic incidents. But his approach shifted over time. When a pipe burst recently, instead of shouting, he took a breath, made the necessary calls, and calmly managed the situation. Not worth the heartburn, he quipped. This shift towards measured responses reflects resilience. And resilience is a powerful predictor of a long, healthy life. When your nervous system remains balanced, when your mind avoids getting stuck in cycles of worry, your body simply functions better. Your heart rhythm is more stable, digestion improves, sleep quality deepens, and decision-making becomes clearer. This doesn't mean avoiding stress altogether. That's impossible. It means developing the capacity for your body and mind to return to a state of equilibrium after a stressful event. This return to baseline helps keep inflammation low and internal systems running smoothly. The more effectively you manage this, the better your odds of avoiding stress-related illnesses that can shorten lifespan. Of course, managing stress is an ongoing practice. Simple techniques like gentle breathing exercises, spending quiet time in nature, engaging in prayer or meditation, or having regular supportive conversations can help regulate emotions and restore calm. Each time you practice these, it's like hitting a physiological reset button. So if you find you no longer panic at the first sign of trouble, if you pause before reacting, if you navigate frustration with more grace, acknowledge that achievement. It signifies inner stability. And that stability can contribute significantly to living not only longer, but with greater well-being. Longevity isn't about dodging every storm, it's about weathering them without breaking. How do you typically manage stress? Does this resonate with you? Share your thoughts by commenting with the number 6 below. Your insights are valuable to our community. If you're finding this helpful, a like and subscribe helps us reach more people like you. Sign 7. You stay mentally sharp and remember daily details easily. Your mind, much like your physical body, offers subtle clues about its aging process. One of the clearest indicators you might enjoy above-average longevity is the continued ability to think clearly, recall names and details, follow conversations, and maintain focus without significant effort. These cognitive functions, often taken for granted until they begin to fade, are deeply intertwined with your brain's overall health and resilience. When these abilities remain largely intact, particularly into your late 60s, 70s, and beyond, it often reflects strong underlying health throughout your body. Take Linda, 72. She still manages her family's finances, leads a book club, and remembers her grandchildren's birthdays without needing constant reminders. Friends often comment on her sharp memory. Linda attributes it to staying active mentally, daily reading, crossword puzzles, and consciously learning new things. Her routine isn't just about staying occupied, it's about exercising her brain. What she might not fully realize is that these habits are likely contributing to her longevity. Cognitive clarity is a powerful predictor because the brain orchestrates so much more than just thought. It coordinates movement, regulates emotions, manages sleep cycles, and directs organ function. When the brain slows, other systems tend to follow suit. That's why noticing early signs of cognitive change, like frequently forgetting recent events, struggling to find common words, or experiencing persistent mental fog, is important. These aren't just minor annoyances, they are signals. Addressing them early gives your brain a better chance to adapt and maintain function. The exciting news? Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections, continues throughout life. Your brain can be trained at any age. Staying socially engaged, reading challenging material, learning new skills, like a language or instrument, getting regular physical activity, especially walking outdoors, and eating a brain-healthy diet all nourish neural connections. When your brain is well-nourished and active, your life tends to remain fuller, longer. So if you generally feel mentally clear, remember details well, keep pace with conversations, and feel present in your daily life, recognize this as a sign of profound internal strength. If you have noticed some changes, don't panic, but do pay attention. Consult with your doctor. Taking proactive steps to care for your brain now is one of the most intelligent investments you can make in your future. The sharper your mind stays, the more likely you are to savor the world around you for many years to come. Sign 8. You maintain strong social connections with others. One of the most frequently overlooked, yet profoundly impactful, indicators of potential longevity after 65 is the quality and consistency of your social ties. This isn't just about being physically around people. It's about feeling genuinely seen, heard, understood, and valued within meaningful relationships. Humans are inherently social creatures. We are not designed to age in isolation. When we lose connection, stop sharing experiences, laughter, concerns, and touch, our well-being can decline faster than we realize. Conversely, staying socially active, even in simple, quiet ways, nourishes our health in deep and enduring ways. Think of Evelyn, 79. She has a weekly phone call with her sister, attends a knitting group, and chats with neighbors while walking her dog. Her circle isn't vast, but it provides consistent, positive interaction. Her doctor once told her, staying connected is one of the best things you can do for your heart and overall health. Initially, Evelyn was surprised by the emphasis. Over time, she noticed how much better she slept after a good laugh with a friend, or how uplifted she felt after a simple lunch date with her cousin. The body truly responds to connection as if it were medicine. Strong social bonds have been shown to reduce harmful inflammation, lower blood pressure, support robust immune function, and keep the brain stimulated and engaged. Meaningful connections also act as a buffer against depression, cognitive decline, and significantly reduce the risk of premature mortality. In fact, research suggests that chronic loneliness and social isolation can be as detrimental to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day or being obese. Unlike weight or blood pressure, social connection is harder to quantify. You won't see it on a lab report, but you feel its presence or absence in your spirit, and its effects manifest in how well you age. If you find yourself withdrawing more often, avoiding phone calls, skipping social gatherings, telling yourself it's just easier to stay home, it warrants gentle attention. Not because solitude itself is inherently bad, but because prolonged disconnection can subtly erode years from your life. The antidote doesn't need to be overwhelming. It might mean initiating a call to someone you miss, sending a thoughtful card, joining a local club or volunteer group, or even just striking up brief, friendly conversations during errands. When you offer your presence to the world often gives something valuable back. Staying a part of something, however small, sends a powerful message to your body. You are still needed, still engaged, still vital. So if you are fortunate enough to have strong, supportive relationships in your life, people who check on you and whom you check on, Don't underestimate their value. This connection may be one of the most vital signs that you are on a path towards not just a longer life, but a richer, more meaningful one. Which way of connecting brings you the most joy? Let us know by commenting with the number 8. We love hearing how our community stays engaged. Now that we've explored these 8 vital signs, take a quiet moment for reflection. How many of these resonate with your own experience? Are you moving steadily, balancing with relative ease, waking refreshed, enjoying your meals, thinking clearly, managing stress effectively, laughing and connecting with others? These aren't merely trivial details of daily life. They are profound signals, gentle, persistent, and deeply meaningful. They reflect what your body and mind remain capable of achieving. More importantly, they highlight the potential that lies ahead if you continue to nurture yourself through simple, consistent actions. The wonderful news is that most of these signs are not fixed endpoints. They aren't pass-fail tests. They are invitations. If your balance feels unsteady, you can work to strengthen it. If your appetite has diminished, you can take steps to rekindle it. If stress weighs heavily, you can learn techniques to lighten its load. Longevity isn't about achieving perfection or halting time. It's about paying mindful attention, responding with wisdom and care, and understanding that small, positive choices accumulate powerful benefits over time. Aging well isn't about avoiding decline altogether. It's about maintaining a constructive dialogue with your body and responding thoughtfully. Remember, it is truly never too late to influence the trajectory of your health story. Whether you are 66 or 86 or beyond, the choices you make today continue to shape your tomorrow. Your walk, your sleep, your interactions, your mindset. These ripple outward, contributing not just to more time, but crucially, to more life within that time. So ask yourself, which sign discussed today surprised you the most? Which do you readily see reflected in your own life? And perhaps most importantly, which one feels like an area you're ready to focus on, starting today? Thank you for joining us here at Elderly Stories. We genuinely value your presence and insights. Please leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned or found impactful today, and perhaps one small step you plan to take. Reading your comments provides us with immense motivation and helps us tailor future content. If you found this video informative and helpful, please show your support by giving it a like, subscribing to Elderly Stories, and perhaps sharing it with someone who might benefit. Your support allows us to continue creating content designed to inform, inspire, and empower our wonderful community. Thanks for watching, stay well, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.